Colin McGuinness, I guess Auscol, you couldn't get more single industry focused than that as a fund. You know, and I dare I say it, you'd be a default fund under a modern award. How do you see the Productivity Commission's recommendations?
Mike, I think there's, from our perspective, and you're right, we're a single industry fund. Surprisingly though, there is no superannuation fund listed under the mining industry, the coal mining industry modern award. The parties took a position that in the enterprise bargaining negotiations that are widespread throughout the industry, there was no need to, because we have the enterprise agreements in place, and arguably the parties take a much closer interest in the development of all employment related services that are offered. One of the things that I think is a danger in the Productivity Commission's report is that they're applying a broad brush solution to an industry which has many and varied iterations. And take our own industry, for example. We have a preponderance of enterprise agreements. Auscol is listed in most of those enterprise agreements as the default fund, and both the employer organisation and the employee organisation own the fund. So there is a common interest in getting a product together that fits that industry. So, you know, our insurance is tailored and it covers people who wouldn't normally be able to get cover under a general insurance policy, for example. So a lot of the things that we've been building up over the years, you know, if you apply a broad brush solution to it and impose on the industry a number of other choices, you're getting inappropriate selections given to people who are unaware, if you like. So our fund, for example, does a health check each year with the employers, where we actually benchmark ourselves against the industry. We use, you know, Super Ratings and Chantwest reports to indicate where we stand in respect of a wide variety of benchmarks. We have a benchmarking report that's done by Super Ratings, an extensive report. We release the executive summary of that to the employers. So there's warts and all, if you like, exposure to the employers of what's happening. Now, you know, we're concerned that that could be disrupted by the employer being forced into other arrangements. So you know, I think it's early days. There's still a lot of review of the report yet to come. And I think quite a bit of discussion, public discussion and otherwise, which will probably move some of the outcomes.